really don't like all that white over
Hey
top
beautiful
of these
people,
colors.
how you doing? So what I'm gonna do is I have this painting that I did here,
Should I do a balloon smash?
and it didn't turn out very good.
Oh,
I didn't use enough color on top to really make it pop on the black, so I'm gonna paint over it, and I'm gonna use all these colors, and I'm gonna get it all put together, and when I'm ready to pour, I'll come back. Okay? Thanks, I'll see you in a little bit.
This is just a tiny canvas, so I won't get very many smashes.
Hey beautiful people, I'm back. Okay, I've got all my paints in my little cups here, and I'm just gonna do a flip cup over the top of this. I know I brought this up sooner, but it was a reverse smash or dip, reverse dip, and I didn't put enough paint on the canvas, and so when it dried it was just really dark. It had good potential, but just didn't work out. So I'm just going to do a flip cup over the top of it. I'm not going to put any paint on the canvas because I don't want to build up any more paint on here than I need to, because I don't want it to crack. So I'm just going to fill my cup, flip it, and if it stretches all the way out and covers the sides, great. If not, then I'll go around and put some negative space with some black or maybe some other color. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, sorry about the noise in the background at the very beginning of this video. I had muted the TV. I was watching a pour video and I had muted it, and for some reason it unmuted just as I turned my camera on. So I didn't want to mess with it. I just tried to get through it as quick as I could. So let's do this, shall we? Okay. So all of my paints are mixed with Floetrol and a little bit of water. And they're all Liquitex basic paints. This is Cad Yellow Medium, I believe. And the colors have 1 drop of silicone in them. And the white is just plain white, no silicone. So I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this painting. I mean, I like it. It's a great canvas. It's nice, thick edges and everything, but I just wasn't really sure what to do with it. And then I figured, you know what? I'm just going to do a flip cup over it. And I'm debating whether or not I want to put black in it, but I think I'm going to hold off and just use white and see what we get. Yeah, I don't plan very well, as you can see. I love this mint green. I want to do a ring pour of mint green and navy blue. I think that would be really pretty. So I need about 3 or 3.5, 4 ounces of paint. So I'm gonna, I know I'm gonna have way more paint than I need, but that's all right. I would just like to get some really nice cells because I haven't done anything with cells lately. I've been experimenting with other stuff, so my goal today is to get some good cells. I'm gonna switch this up a bit. I don't want to go in the same order. So I hope you all have had a good week so far. I hope you've been painting and working on those masterpieces. I would love to see them if you would like to send them to me or send me a picture of them, I mean, I know we all share on Julie's site acrylic pour painting from the Australia one and the other one, but still I wouldn't mind, you know, if you have an example of something that I'm doing right now, if you have done the exact same thing and you have something that turned out well, I would love to see it. I like to share stuff, so it would be wonderful to see what you all are doing. I sure hope this turns out okay. The paint in my bottles do not have silicone in them, so that's why I put them in these little cups, and they're also a little bit thicker than they need to be. I left them that way just in case I needed something a little thicker, and it's easier to thin them down than it is to thicken them up. Here's a question for everybody. If you find that your paint is too thin, what do you use to thicken it up? I would love to hear what you do. I just put some PVC glue in it and thicken it up. I mean, usually it doesn't have to be thickened up all that much, so that's what I've done. So I'm just wondering what you all have done. If you wouldn't mind putting the answer to that question in comments, I would appreciate it. Alright, we're almost done here, and I'm going to have way more paint than I need, so I'm not going to have to worry about covering up my negative space that I probably won't get. I'm getting really low on black, so I really didn't want to use my black to cover up the canvas. Yeah, this is way more paint than I need, but that's alright. I knew it was going to be then. When I started out here, it was like, okay, we'll use these three colors. Well, no, let's use these two. This would be really pretty, and like before you know it, you've got all of these cups are falling over. Okay, let me stack these, otherwise I'm gonna end up with a giant mess on my table. I've got all these little things sitting here on my table to protect my tablecloth, well, which is plastic and it already has paint all over it, but try and keep it somewhat clean so when I put stuff down I don't get paint all over. And yes, I'm still sniffling. I still have allergies. They're not bad today because it's been storming, so it's kept the pollen down a little bit. So I apologize for all the sniffling I do. I'm sure it doesn't sound very good. I will try to stop from doing that if I can think about it before I go to sniff. And one thing that I've been working on is not saying the word and I think I've been doing a lot better. Every time I want to say I just really try and catch myself and not say it. So, progress. Yes. Okay. Swig of tea. Yes. Oh dear. I think my dog needs needs to go out. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. She needed to go investigate the noises outside, and then she did her business, and I'm back, so. All right. Drum roll. I wasn't able to get this to zoom in like I did before. Excuse my fingers, I'm going to try it again. Yeah, no. I'm trying out different media programs to record, and if I'm using the YouTube video recording, I can zoom in and out, but I have to use my fingers on the screen. And this one, this is swivel, and I like this because I can pause for moments when the dog decides she needs some attention. So I'm kind of torn. I'm not really sure what I want to use, because I really like being able to pause, and then if I do 2 videos, I can splice them together, and none of the other ones allow you to do that. YouTube took away their feature to splice things together, and so there I am, not sure what to use. So if you all use something that allows you to zoom, to change the camera facing forward or backwards, I didn't know how else to say that, to splice videos together, and to pause, all in one program, please let me know, because I'm kind of dumb when it comes to technical stuff. I've self-taught on everything, on computer, on phone, everything, so I just watch tutorials and try and figure it out. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. That would be awesome. All right, let's flip this bad boy. Oh, we got a little suction going on there. Let's put a hole in the bottom of the cup. There we go. There we go. That'll release the suction. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have plenty of paint, that's for sure. Yeah, no problem there. I don't know if you can see this very closely, but it's pretty. Try and get it up close so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? Alright. Oh, torch, where art thou? There we are. Wow. I have cells. I'm so happy. Happy, 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 happy. Alright. So since we're kind of already going this way and that way, don't want to overstretch my cells. I have a really bad habit of doing that. All right, so I'll use use my little bit of black that I have left and put it around my corners so I can get this to come off easier. I really hope this comes out. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a little bit of black and put it in through here. So when I'm tilting it, it'll kind of incorporate in here, so it's not just blah. Does that make sense? Okay, so sorry about that. My phone rang and I forgot to put everything on Do Not Disturb. And yeah, that was a bummer. So I really didn't have a whole lot of black paint left here, so. Alright, so I put a little bit of black in the middle, so when I tilt it, it gives it a little bit of something something. I want some kind of something besides just a flat black. Not black, just a plain blob of color all over. I want to see if we can't do something a little bit different. And if it looks like crap, it looks like crap, you know? It's all about experimenting. I did this with the painting the other day. It was a ribbon pour. And it looked really pretty, but it was really boring. So I took some white paint and laid some lines through it, and then I tilted it, and it looks really cool. It looks like it's melting, kind of. And I really liked it. So I figured, what the heck, let's give this a try. This is really cool because the colors are coming out through the black too. And definitely have plenty of paint. I don't want to leave too much on there. Yeah, I really have a lot. Can't leave too much painting on too much paint on here because I already have one layer from before. Let's get that black up there a little bit more. There we go. Off a little and we'll torch it. That looks really cool because there's a lot of color coming through the black. What I was hoping for. so cool. I really like this. This is really looking pretty amazing. Oh, I'm really glad I did that. Let me bring this up to you so you can see it. See, there's a lot of color coming through the black, and I really like that a lot. That is really cool. So I don't think I'm gonna mess with this anymore. I have this bad habit of messing with it and ruining it. I seriously am thinking about putting more black in it, but I don't want to do that because I will mess it up. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to maybe do a spin on my spinner with one of the wooden, the 10-inch round wooden ovals or circles that I got. I guess they're plywood or press board, or they're not press board though. But they're very smooth. They're like an 1/8 inch thick. You can't bend them. They're pretty sturdy. And I've done a bunch of them already. Let me show them to you real quick. I might as well. I haven't really shown these yet. Alright, so here's one of them. And that was a ribbon pour on a white background, and I'm pretty sure it has satin enamel in it. I have the videos up, and it'll tell more about what paint they are. And then I have this one that I really like. And this was a ribbon pour, no silicone. And the pink and the green, I believe, have satin enamel in it. And then there's this one. There goes my sniffle, sorry. And this one was with satin enamel also. And there were all ribbon pours. And I'm missing one. Let me see if I can find it. It should be here with the rest of them. Oh, here it is. I found it. And then there's this one, which was a ribbon pour also. And with this one, I took black and I ran it through like I just did with this. And this is what it turned out like. I've got to varnish or probably resin these. I think they would look better with resin. After I do that, though, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. I thought about, see, I have this painting here. It turned out super dark, and I was thinking maybe putting that on top of it and resining it all together. And the colors match perfectly. I don't know if you can really tell, but anyway, I was thinking about doing that and making it one piece. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but anyway, I'm really loving this right here. It looks so cool. Let me show you the black again. It's really bringing out some color in the black. So, sorry about the glare, of course. So anyway, I'm going to let this one be, and we're going to just keep it the way it is. And I'll get these videos spliced together because that was really dumb of me not to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So let me get my glove off. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. We'll see what it looks like when it dries, and I'll post a picture of it on Australian acrylic pouring or acrylic pouring or Gina DeLuca's site. Let's make some art. And I also have my Facebook page, which is Facebook/Spare Time Art Design. I'll probably post it on there. So once it dries. So y'all have a good day. I might be back a little bit later with something else. See you later. Bye-bye.